My experience with psychedelic drug is quite unique, because mostly people try psychedelic drugs and then got inspired to do spiritual practice. I am the opposite. After long 6 years of my most intense spiritual practice, 6 years of very strict vegetarian, waking up at 5 o'clock mostly, doing meditation 3 times a day, having already initiation to quite serious practices like pranayama or dhyana, doing meditation 3 times a day, spending almost 90% of my energy to get some spiritual growth, and all of that for long 6 years. But one day I decided that I still have desire to try LSD because I never tried it before, so I tried it. Of course, my experience was much different than other people. Mostly people understand psychedelic drugs, but not all of them. Once I saw that young guys, first of all, drink the most cruel drink in our world, vodka, and then eating LSD, and then going at a nightclub. They ate LSD together with vodka, just to have fun at the club. I was so embarrassed. I refused to communicate with them anymore after that. But yeah, mostly people understand psychedelic drugs, they use it to get some spiritual transformation, but as you understand already, I have a lot to say for you. So what I got when I tried LSD? Many special and interesting things happened. For example, I saw my samskara. Mostly people say karma, but the correct word is samskara, because karma means work and samskara means the aftermath of your action. So it was like I could physically see my samskara, that this is a huge mountain of things that I built by myself, step by step, slowly, every day, making spoon by spoon for a long time, for many years in past life. I built a huge mountain inside my mind. And in this life, I have to eat this mountain of samskaras to get rid of it. I could see its color, I could see its reason. I could see that many years before this life I was someone else. That I was someone else for so long time that their faces were literally imprinted in my mind. Your mind, like an ocean, becomes so peaceful that you can see the depth of this ocean. Also, I saw people that were surrounded me much clearer. I could see their samskaras. I could see their destiny. That was very spectacular and very interesting experience. Also, I don't know how, but somehow I got connection with other planets where I supposed to live once, and I got straight flow of colorful energy going inside me from these planets. I don't know if is it interesting because I count it as just special effects of psychedelic drugs. But I want to say the most important thing. Because of that thing, I decided to make this video. Psychedelic drugs will not give you spiritual growth. So that's why my experience is very unique. I was doing spiritual practice, real spiritual practice, for 6 years, and I have something to compare. LSD is interesting thing. It can help some people in one way. Some people live in like very strong and small box, and they cannot see anything else around this box. So LSD helps these people to leave this box and see their life from another perspective. LSD can expand your mind in this way. You can see your life from another perspective and realizing like, wow, I can see this world, and this world can be so different. Like all I knew before was just my perspective. But then I tried one more time after half a year, and then I tried third time after more half a year. So at the third time I already realized that nothing new is happening. It's same and same place I visiting. It's same and the same door all the time I opening. It's like to go into same place again. First time when you visit this place, you have the strongest experience, like wow, that's amazing. For example, some temple in India. Wow, how huge is that? How great is that? But when you go in the second time, you're not that much impressed anymore. So LSD is the same thing, but LSD is also dangerous. If you go into temple one more time, or maybe many times, it's not dangerous because it's always the same, it's just tourism. But LSD is not tourism. LSD is the huge impact on your brain. And in general, drugs are a very cruel thing. They do not care about you, they can kill you like easily. LSD is not that dangerous, but still it's very dangerous. Even if you know how to use it, it's still slowly melting your brains. It's for sure impossible to use any drugs and keep your brain healthy. Every time you use any drugs, your brain losing health. With all this, you will lose concentration, you will lose understanding what is reality, and of course you will not get spiritual growth. You can have some mind expand. LSD just opening the small window on your life, on your stage, where you are. And every time this window is the same. Your experience may be different only because you did spiritual practice and you changed. Or maybe you went through some life-changing experience, your LSD trip will be different. But when you understand that your LSD trip's different only because you're doing something else except LSD, you will realize that LSD is quite useless thing. It's not changing you. You changed. And that's why your LSD trip changed. So if LSD doesn't change in anything, why to use it? Just melt in your brains again and again. People use it again and again because that's easy. You just eat a piece of paper and thinking that you got spiritual enlightenment. But you didn't. Do you really think that you eat a piece of paper and got spiritual enlightenment? LSD will not help you to achieve God. It's only for the beginners, only to see this world from another perspective, nothing more. To get spiritual growth, you have to do spiritual practice. You have to do meditation. You have to sing kirtan, you have to sing bhajans, repeating mantras, doing asanas, waking up early. That's the thing that will change your mind from the inside. It will transform you from the very deep. And LSD just a small instrument that can a little bit show you what is happening with you. It can be a good therapy in the future. I'm sure that in the future doctors will manage how to use it for people who have depression or something else. It's already happening. That's a good treatment, but not more than treatment. And of course, all that special effects are very spectacular, but it's not for free. Every time you use LSD, your brain is degenerating. And I repeat you once again, your spiritual practice will help you to achieve God, not the psychedelic drugs.